It's been a little minute or whatever, you know what I'm saying? In the process making these Canthal coil blocks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So this took a little bit. This took about 128 Canthal ingots to make, and then I needed another 80 because I need another 10 coils because I have two EBFs. So that's 26 Canthal coil blocks or whatever. So in order to actually where's the Canthal at? Yeah, so it took a hot little minute, you know what I'm saying? Iron dust, aluminum, and chromium in the mixer. It's an MV recipe or whatever. The chromium is the actual byproduct, so it took a minute to actually hustle that up. Whatever, I forgot what I got that from. It wasn't from chromite. I forgot what it was. I think it's ruby or something like that. That's how I got it. Yeah, ruby. Ruby is how I got it. Cause I have tons of ruby or whatever, you know what I'm saying, from the geodes and all that I'm getting from the rock filtrator and all that, you know what I'm saying. Um, yeah, I had to switch up my recording or whatever, you know what I'm saying, my settings, my audio settings or whatever, cause I'm nursing in like a infected ear, got an earache or whatever, ear infection or whatever, you know what I'm saying. And I think it was because of the treble was too high or whatever, you know what I'm saying. But I don't like putting things in my ears or whatever, so I don't typically wash out the inside of my ears or whatever. But I had to do that now or whatever. It's like a little thing or whatever from when I was a kid and all that. You know what I'm saying? So it just got the peroxide, cleaned out my ears or whatever, but my ears are still throbbing. So I had to change my settings to be more to have more bass in it. You know what I'm saying? So switch the settings to bass boost or whatever. I had the custom sound profile or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I had to switch it out for this, so and see how it sounds when it comes out in the video and all that. Anyway, I need these Canthor coil blocks in order to switch out the Cooper nickel coil blocks that I have for the EBFs and all that. And that's how I can basically progress and get to the next stage or whatever. Yeah, so I need to switch all of these out. You know what I'm saying? So I just finished getting the next 80 ingots that I needed for to make the what's names. You know what I'm saying? If you look at the actual recipe for this and break it down, the aluminum foils isn't an issue or whatever, but it takes one ingot in the wire mill with circuit programmed on two to make 2x Canthor wire, whatever. You need 8 Canthor wire to make one Canthor coil block. So that's why I got the 80 from me, because I need 10 of them. And then you need about an ingot's worth of liquid copper or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The liquid copper actually forced me to make this. You know what I'm saying? Empty stainless steel. I have a few of those already. Steel cells or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 right here, and then I got aluminum one right here. This one holds 8 buckets. This one holds 32 buckets. But the key to all of this is the actual temperature limit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because liquid copper is at like 1300 degrees Kelvin or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And my regular aluminum steel cell couldn't hold that. You know what I'm saying? So I needed to make the stainless steel cell, which holds 64 buckets, and that's so I can pull the fluid out of the machine or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you more what I'm talking about. So, like I said, you have to take the wire, take the foil, and you take the liquid copper, and you throw it into an assembler or whatever. So I was throwing everything right here into a basic assembler, and I had liquid copper in here, and I couldn't pull it out. You know what I'm saying? So when I checked the temperature, you know what I'm saying? That's I had, at first I figured out it was the actual temperature or whatever. That's the reason why I couldn't pull it out. And then I seen that this has a higher temperature threshold or whatever, so I made that, and I was able to pull it out and all that. You know what I'm saying? So didn't really know about that. It's something I just learned about. Um, Also, you can't make Canthor coil blocks in the LV basic assembler. You need an MV one. I already have one made right here. This is where I was making everything. I got 6 buckets of liquid copper in there, and so all I need to do is just make the wires and just throw it in here and let it do its thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I need to actually charge this up. And let it do what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? Also, something I didn't speak about is that I got all the basic inscriber presses for apply energistics or whatever. So I'm on my way to uh, apply energistics as well. I have the sky stone being produced or whatever. I have to make some more of the crystals, the certus quartz crystals or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Gotta make some more of these, you know what I'm saying? And I need fluix crystals, and that's most of all the basic components or whatever. So, you know what I'm saying? Also need to charge this back up. And now I figured out how to get my other jetpacks to actually work. You know what I'm saying? The ones that I've been had since forever. I ended up making the electric jetpack or whatever, but this one right here, the one I was pissed off because it took me eons, like early in the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This is like a whole mission and the whole what's the name to actually get it to actually work. But I did get it to actually work, and the whole thing was that I needed liquid fuel, so I grabbed some fuel or whatever, and you have to put it into right here a basic canner. You got to put the jet pack down here, no, up here, and then the fluid down there, and then it automatically will put the fuel into the jetpack or whatever. I don't know why I couldn't figure that out, and when I went to go research it online, a lot of people was having issues with that particular jetpack. But I'm glad I actually got it to work. Also got made the night vision goggles. You know what I'm saying? I still can't turn them on for whatever reason. I can't get the keybinds to actually work properly, even though I switched the keybinds and everything else. You know what I'm saying? But it won't actually turn on. You know what I'm saying? But I wear them anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna eventually get them to turn on. Uh, yeah, that's basically it. You know what I'm saying? This took a hot little minute. This is a long process of waiting. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I can make silicon ingots. You know what I'm saying? I got all the dust and everything that I need, so I just gotta throw it into an EBF to make the hot silicon ingots. But down here, you see the requirements for Canthal coil blocks, so you can't make it in a regular EBF with regular Cooper nickel wires. So that's that. I'm trying to figure out where that sound comes from because it sounded like I'm getting hit by something, but I don't see anything that I'm getting hit by or anything around me that's getting hit. Let's go up here and get yeah. So I'm gonna throw this in here and make the wires. I already got 22 right there. Throw these in and just get back to it. By the time I come back to it, I have an upgraded EBF and the ability to make stainless steel, aluminum, and what's the name, and Canthal faster. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically out of MV just about because I'm already making stainless steel. Once you get to the point of making stainless steel, you just about an HV. I haven't made any HV components, any HV machines, but I'm basically right there. You know what I'm saying? Basically right there to make it. So I didn't expect MV to be such a fast tier, but it is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just as soon as I make a circuit, I'm out. I'm basically out. I'm already making stainless steel, so I'm basically out of MV. I'm into HV already.